Last but definitely not least, today we are here on the main. We did not do any of these Nat 5 summons for the 10-year Nat 5 summon event. We have all 10 of them still left. Do we have? No, we don't have any mystical scrolls. We don't have any more of the other scrolls to do either. Let's see what we're missing on this account. And just quickly, let's see what we're hoping to get. I think we have the cookie run version of this one. I don't think there's anything really that stands out. It's hard. Oh, actually, I wouldn't mind this. I wouldn't mind this. Okay. I wouldn't really mind this either. We have the cookie run version of this one. What kind of wind one? We have a lot of stuff on this account. Oh, you know, Sonia. Not bad. Please not this. Smicer would be nice. Yeah, Smicer would be okay. I mean, maybe we'll be lucky enough to get one of these the new units. Let's just dive on into it. 10 summons. Let's go. We're gonna have an option of one new one. Everything else is gonna be a dupe. You know that's how this is gonna go. Everything else is gonna be a dupe. Battle Angel we already have. It's kind of a newer edition. I don't think we even awakened it yet. It was from like a couple weeks ago. I just didn't get a chance to. I didn't get a chance to. That is new. Okay, so that might be the unit that we wind up picking, because I can't imagine we get much else that's new on top of that. We have the fire one on here. Do we need Alicia number 3? I think we might have to. Maybe we don't have 2 Alicias. Okay, I think that Indra might be the one we pick. Okay, Savannah. So that is actually new as well. Fire Steel Commander. And the very last one will be unveiled in the next episode. I'm just kidding. I'm not that cruel. So we have a choice that we're not picking another Bulwark. I mean, Duke Bulwark is great, but I think we're going to have to go for the Wind Indra. It's a fairly easy one. We already have the Fire Steel Commander, so there we go. Wind Indra test day. Initially, and by the way, it's been like a week since the first part of the video. Initially, I wanted to put him on Swift because he's going to get such crazy, ridiculous speed and a lot of turns on Swift. Maybe we'll try him on Swift anyway, but I think we're going to try him on Rage as a damage dealer first. Then we're going to try him on Swift, and then because he's got strips. So we could actually use him on Swift and like catch the opponent off guard, maybe? I mean, he's going to get super fast on Swift because he just gets an extra 100% attack speed. So, it's kind of a mild situation. Anyway, we have him on Rage. Let's see how he does. We're going to take him into a bunch of defenses. We're going to try hitting speed teams with him. I did have him in here with Draco. I did a few test matches with him with Draco. Draco, not even once, did an attack power buff. Sadly, so we're probably not going to do the whole Draco thing since he's not going to get attack power buffed anyway. We've got the speed buff, we've got the Wind Thunder. Let's see how much Wild Bolt can do. Not really that much, but again, no attack power buff. It's the difference between having a team that actually wins and having an attack power buff maybe, and a team that loses. I love taking this in against... See, I would just prefer a Leia here. We're not going to say we prefer a Leia here, but we're going to... Right, I already said that. Okay, so... It's just rough trying to justify any wind unit where you could Lucian and then not have to work... See? He already got the speed buff taken off, right? It's just hard to justify any wind damage dealer that is not Lucian, with the exception of, like... Pungbeck, who kind of does a little bit of a different thing. Yeah, kill Samoth. Welcome back, and there we go. Lucian will always be king, though. He will always be king. So this is supposed to be a trap defense because it's super fast. They're gonna have a super fast this guy, Wind Shadowcaster. Can we cool anything down? Oh, I guess he's not super fast. it's really hard to justify. We're trying to take him into whatever we can take him into, but just really hard to justify him against, like, I would love to use not a Samoth here. We are using Samoth here. I would love to use Poseidon here. That would be great. Element advantage. Pushback attack gauge. We got the Wild Bolt here. We should... we should die is what I was going to say. We should definitely... Alright, so it was not the end of the world. Thanks in no part to that. But again, Poseidon would have been great here, right? Because he would have pushed back the attack gauge on all of these units. Wouldn't have been as much of an issue. We just got lucky. I actually really like their defense more than our offense. I'm gonna pretend I don't. But yeah, we outspeed. We need to stun. Nice. We were screwed if we didn't either. We had two options. Number one, hope that they don't have good enough runes. Number two, hope that we stun. Number three, hope that he does not do skill 3. Because that Dark Pioneer has a 118 base speed. That defense should have destroyed us. It's probably a good offense, probably a solid offense. Guarantee this is going to be a super fast defense. I don't know if we're going to outspeed it. We might still outspeed it, but they're definitely going to cut this guy. All right, yep. There we go, with 2 units. You know what? I do actually think he is a really good unit for one specific, very specific spot. Very, very specific spot. You know what? I stand corrected because I thought he would be a really good farmer. Of course, not as good as Tashar, but he's actually not as good of a farmer as I thought he was going to be. I mean, he's going to hit everything if he's in Thunder Estate and he does skill 1, but he's not going to kill anything. So, well, here anyway. I'm sure if you bring him into another level, but everything has to be the same element. All the enemies have to be the same element. Otherwise, he's not going to keep hitting all of them. He's just going to hit whatever is the same element as his primary target if he is in his Thunder Estate. Still not as good as Tashar. I'm trying to find defenses we could hit with this guy, but everything's already kind of anti-wind damage dealer. Big surprise. This is Summoner's War. Nothing has changed. So, yeah. There's a lot of things we can hit with a water team, but this is not Poseidon, and this is also not Leia. So, I'm not trying to be so toxic. I don't like him as much as, well, basically anything else, I guess. I just think there's so many better units out there. I was kind of excited to play with him after the buff. He did not get, he definitely got better. Don't get me wrong. Just hard to bring him into, really any of the PvP. Also, it's hard to bring him into the dungeons too. It's hard to bring him into anything. We can definitely outspeed this. But again, it's the same thing. Same thing as I'm going to say in every single match is, I would rather have a Poseidon here. I would rather have a Leia here. I would rather have a Lucian. Didn't we hit this in the last video? First off, we could just take immunity, shield, will, cleave team into this. Second, we could just take a Wind Demon. Wind Demon, by the way, solid unit. He has he provides something that you can't just compare him to Lucian, right? I think did we hit this team? We might have hit a different team that just has the same exact units, but yeah. All right. Welcome back. And now he's gonna die. Still better than Jin. It doesn't take much. Alright. Sure, why not? But again, I feel like I would rather have Poseidon here. So I keep comparing him to Poseidon. Let's just use Poseidon. Let's try Poseidon out for a few matches. Oh, he's already over here. And let's see. As long as we outspeed, it's not the end of the world. Oh, hold on. Samat's going to destroy us. But see, now we have the attack gauge decrease on these things. I just feel like this does better than the other way. So we brought him in with this team a handful of times. I'm probably not including any of those matches because, well, you're going to see here why we're not going to include those matches. He has been... I won't say anything. I'll let you decide. Alright, so we got some strips. We have attack power buffs and we have speed buffs now. Let's see if he's really going to make it. Let's see if he's going to change our minds about bringing him versus Lucian, right? Wonderful. Nailed it. Beautiful, right? Fantastic. So while he's definitely one of the coolest looking Nat 5s in the game, I think just at this point of where he is, I have no interest in using him. There's no reason that I would use him over Lucian, Pungbek, Tishar, Shungpung, Oliver, Savannah. There's just any Wind Nat 5 damage dealer. Feels like they're stronger than he is, but that's kind of the Lucian effect. Lucian exists, therefore Wind damage dealers that are Nat 5s need to be very, very strong, and he is just like, I'm sure casual players will enjoy him, and he is very cool looking. He's one of the coolest looking Nat 5s in the game. I just can't justify using him. Pungbek too. Pungbek is a fantastic unit. I just can't justify using him in PvP over so many of the other Wind Nat 5 options that we have in the game. Anyway, that's it for this one. See you as always in the next one.